goodness.
Thanks, Coach.
I need my leg room, Coach.
All right, questions for Aidan and Nick?
Nick, you heard a lot of that, and this feeling that Dennis is describing. And he said last week he hopes you guys are in each other's weddings, and he says just now that he expects you to be pushing him in a wheelchair one day. Is this the closest team you've played on in your basketball career, and if so, how and why?
Most definitely. I would say we're all like a product of Coach Gates, so him doing his best and Dr. Carr as well, just getting us closer together. That's a product of that. So I believe everything he said was true, and I feel like I've known these guys my whole life, and I've only known them for about 7 or 8 months. So it's just a product of us and our principles, like he said.
For both of you guys, a lot of teams that have good years or win, talk about chemistry. What comes first? Does the chemistry make it easier to win, or does winning make chemistry better?
I think chemistry makes it easier to win. Just the relationship that we can build on and off the court, it correlates directly to basketball. So I mean, if we can't build a relationship off the court, if I can't have a simple conversation with my brother, then it's not gonna be good on the court, in my opinion. That's what I think.
And then when we first got here, we have a saying like winning in June, winning in July. And I feel like you accomplish that by building that chemistry. But I feel like you can't win unless you're connected together. And it's almost scary how close we are based off of just knowing each other for a little while. I just wish these guys had extra years so we could play together again. But, I mean, we're just going to enjoy the ride and, hopefully raise a banner.
This is also for both you guys. I wonder when you think about all the trust you've got in each other and in the coaching staff. I mean, that has to be earned. Can you speak a little bit to how they earned it and how you guys earned it with each other? What allowed that to happen?
It's a process. Just like I said in June, learning people's backgrounds, where everybody comes from. I feel like you can't really be a true teammate of somebody unless you know where they come from, what their motivations are. So we've listened to everybody's story, everybody on our staff, and once you learn what people's goals are and what they're trying to achieve, it definitely makes you feel closer. And eventually, you just want to win for the person next to you. And I feel like it's hard to stop a team that wants to win for each other.
Do you feel that way too, Aidan?
Yeah, I feel like part of it is, I think everybody wants to be, close to each other. Like everybody wants, I want Nick to be my brother. So I think that's part of it, the want to build chemistry and be good.
And Nick, not many of you guys have played in the SEC tournament, but you've been in the ACC and other guys have been in other tournaments. Should anything change when you get into these win or go home environments, or do you kind of have to keep doing what you've done all year?
Keep doing what we've done all year. I feel like every game we've played has prepared us for this moment. And I think for certain reasons you guys probably know, but we'll have an extra little chip going into these tournaments. So I feel like it's just the same thing. It's basketball at the end of the day. And I'm excited to see our guys. I feel like we're ready. And, we just got to be ourselves.
Kind of piggybacking on that, did you guys, I think I know the answer to this, but think that Coach Gates probably should have been Coach of the Year in this conference?
I'm so glad you asked me that. Yes, I believe Coach Gates should have won Coach of the Year. Just what he did in 1 year, turning things around. And also I believe Demoy Hodge was snubbed a little bit. I won't get too deep into that, but it is what it is. We got to focus on what's in front of us. And, as long as we win on April 3rd, it really won't matter.
Nick, what did it mean to see at least Kobe get on first team?
It was great. That was as a team, it was like our goal for him to do that as well. I know he came off a good year last year, and the good thing about him is he knew what he needed to work on, and he worked on that over the summer. He's starting to come a little more out of his shell as well. So it's definitely a good feeling. I'm happy for him. We're all happy for him, and he's one of the best players in the country, so we're proud of him.
Aidan, what about you? What did it mean for you to see Kobe get that honor?
I'm proud of him. He's that's my guy. So when he wins, we all win. So we all support him.
For both of you, you alluded to this, Nick. Coach Gates was a Coach of the Year. Makes a lot of sense. What is it that your record speaks for itself? But what is it that each of you guys would point to as what he's been able to capture with you guys that provides that makes him that?
I would just say him as a person.
Yeah.
He cares about us outside of basketball. I just feel like a lot of coaches around the country don't really do that. He checks in with our families. If he's ever visiting in the area, he'll go stop by, you know what I'm saying, to see our families and stuff like that. And he cares for us, and most importantly, he listens to us. So with him, it's more of a, a family thing rather than just, business of recruiting and like winning. So I feel like building that relationship off the court makes you want to win for him. You know what I'm saying? Run through a brick wall for him. So just him as a person, we're not surprised of the success he's had. Good things happen to good people. So.
And do you have the same thoughts, Aidan?
Yeah,
What
same
Jason?
thing he said. Coach. Yeah, like he said, it's just a great guy, and he's always, I don't know, wanted to learn more. He mentioned it earlier when he was in an interview talking about just how, like, we use our ears. He does the same thing. So, yeah.
Aidan, Nick, being one of the older guys and, coach on the court, what kind of an impact has he had on you personally and on the team, both on and off the court?
Nick and older guys, they got experience, so this is my first year, so, they stay on me and practicing games and just, telling me little things I can do better, so I just, use my ears and listen to them. I'm a sponge, so I try to be coachable all the time.
Aidan, just watching you the last two games at LSU, looked to me like you jumped right over a guy to get a rebound. In the last game you had 5 rebounds, 4 offensively. What has happened where all of a sudden you appear to be extremely aggressive and a big rebounder now?
I feel like just throughout the season I've been just getting closer and closer to, being a better rebounder. And so, I don't know, I might have just got to that point where I'm just now grabbing the ball. So, I don't know, it's just an effort thing. So I guess you could say I just won it. So,
Aidan, everybody talks about, always kind of having to be ready because you never know when it's going to be your time. But how tough is that to do throughout a season where, at times you've gone a couple games without playing, and how tough is it to maintain that mindset, and who's helped you do it?
It's a mindset that you have to have. I hear it all the time, stay ready, and I do. I'm ready whenever my time comes. So what helps me, probably just the support I have, just always, backing me up, telling me, stay ready, and when your time comes, just be ready to give it all you got, and that's what I do. And you can tell I give all my energy when I'm out there. So.
Any other questions?